We live. Make sure audio's all set. I can't believe people still like the Seven Deadly Sins. Like they still make Seven Deadly Sin stuff, and that's so interesting to me. All right, make sure audio's all set. Seven Deadly Sin stuff, and that's so interesting to me. Okay. I think we should be good. All right. We are live. We are up and running. So, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another JoJoLands live stream, live reaction for JoJoLands Chapter 34. USAGI, Fraud and Suspicion, Pot Dear. We here. It's been a month. It's been a while. Obviously, pardon me if my voice or if I like kind of make a lot of random noises during the stream. If you were like part of our streams last night, which we was doing the One Piece manga stream, which like that lasted 2 hours, and then we also did a live episode for episode 74 for the podcast, which also lasted 2 hours. So we're talking about me having to speak on camera and all of that. Leading up to that, I don't know if it's got allergies. I don't know what's going on, but your boy has been like low key sick the past couple of days. So if you do catch me going like a or a sniffle or things like that, scratching my throat, things like that during the stream, that's because your boy is still trying to make sure I'm still 100%. But the weather change and all that has been very, very interesting. Sure, real good. Whoops. All right. So, also quick little note. Apologies. I know the chapter came out like maybe 6-7 days ago, so we're just getting to it. So we're getting to it now. Obviously it's a monthly series, and I do think that I try to get to it when we can, but specifically, we don't do content here full time, guys. You know what I mean? So we still have jobs, we still have other stuff going on in our lives, and we still have to live our lives. So Young Apply, I know that you get excited about the reactions and getting into the chapter, but you gotta my king, you gotta give us grace. I see a notification usually the first time when you leave a comment on another video. I would love if you was checking out some of the other content we had going on. But listen, I know when the chapter's out, I'm going to get to it. I'm never just going to just not do the chapter. It's just a matter of work-life balance. This is something we do just for the love of the game. And also, your boy's not feeling well, so I don't want to really expose that too much about my health, and comments and things like that. So I appreciate the excitement for me reacting to the chapter and things like that, but you got to give grace. Maybe not go don't go. You be going a little too hard, brother, to make me get to it. You be going a little too hard. Like, one comment is enough. I don't be needing like 4, right? It's like when your parents is asking you to clean your room over and over again, right? And you was gonna do it, you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? But I don't need you to tell me 8 million times a day. So, but once again, I do appreciate you caring enough to let me know and let us know on other videos and things like that in the comment section. Yeah. So before we get into this stream, make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on chapter 34. If you aren't already, subscribe to the channel. Also, maybe you might be checking this out way after the fact, or maybe you might be checking this out because you just decided to watch the first episode of Steel Ball Run, which that first episode of Steel Ball Run, gas. Oh, so good. They really did cut out a lot of that fluff from that first chapter, because if you look back, right, we did upload a compilation here on this channel as well. It did exist on my personal channel, but I wanted to put it here as well. For my whole read through of Steel Ball Run. So we'll be releasing that like every week as we get into it. You know what I mean? But Steel Ball Run's first episode, absolute gas. Roz, what's going on? Tuning in from the gym. Get well soon. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. You know what it is, bro? I was going too hard. I went to the gym a lot last week, and I think that shit caught up to me. But also, I don't know if it's allergies. I really don't know what it is. But yo, get your reps in, brother. I know that treadmill working for you out there. But yeah, that Steel Ball Run episode was fantastic. They cut out the right amount of fluff, because my first time reading that first chapter, I'm not gonna lie to you, son, it was even harder than reading JJK trying to explain Hakari's curse technique. You know what I mean? Like, it was so many words. And the anime found a way to get straight to it. apparently there's like a lot of commotion and people are worrying about when the next episode's going to come out. I don't know nothing. Um, would seem very out of character for any company, any streaming service to drop an episode and then just magically never drop a second episode or third episode with no update. I don't know how dramatic people are being on the internet. One thing I don't like to do, right, is, and I have the same belief in how you guys consume our content, especially how Kimmy loves to just say information from Twitter. We are not a news source, right? I don't really like to use content creators, especially people on TikTok or people on Twitter or non-official sources as my news. That's just not how I move. It's we live in a world convoluted, full of all types of misinformation, disinformation, and people just doing things for the sake of content, rage bait, or whatever. Like I said, I'm not a news source, so it's a lot of creators and random accounts out there. I don't read that. If I don't see it from like a Crunchyroll posted themselves, Netflix saying it themselves, CNN or whatever news source, anything in the world, if it's not a reputable source and it's just a guy on the internet or rumors saying it, I don't pay attention to all that. I need confirmation, right? Because I'm not about to exert energy on feeling a type of way about when the next Stillborn Run episode is going to come out. If there is going to be one this week, whether there's going to be batches, it'd be nice if it was weekly, right? Bring back JoJo Fridays. You know what I mean? I got into JoJo's at the tail end of JoJo's Fridays during Golden Wind, and I wish I got to be a part of it longer, but it was dope. So give us some JoJo Thursdays. You know what I mean? But yeah, if the episode comes out this Thursday, it comes out. If it don't, that'll be weird, but that'll be an issue we will get to when we get to it. So all of that preamble out of the way, 7 minutes, and we can't stay here too long because your girl Kimmy Tron has her One Piece stream right after this, so I don't want to take up too much time. And also, let me not put too much strain on my voice because I'm not sure if I sound crazy as well on the mic because I kind of hate hearing myself. But without any further ado, Chapter 34, the JoJoLands. Let's get into it. We got this color spread that Araki himself did. It's this like color block thing we got going on here. The yellow, I'm just gonna call it. It's like a lime green, like a blue, a burgundy, which like leans into like a plum, right? It's really really dope. I guess Charming Man didn't make the cut. I guess we're just good on Charming Man. Araki forgot, or Araki just said, we're out of here. Shay, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope school's going well. Hope life is going well. And hope you are trying your best, or at least, doing what you can do and showing up for yourself every day, brother. Ross, I felt off last week too. I think it's the weather. Rest, take care, get them sensu beans. I'm gonna need more than sensu beans, brother. All right. Chapter 34. With hunger in his heart, facing ever upwards. Let's see, Usagi, Fraud and Suspicion Part 2. We got your boy Paco Luberantes on the cover right here, posing like a bad bitch. Part 7 anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stillborn Run first stage, all one episode, a special 47 minutes long, premiering exclusively worldwide on Netflix, with no other answer going forward, right? So, all right, the place Usagi's mother and little sister went is the stolen $300,000 aside. It looks like they weren't kidnapped. Security and street cameras show the two of them. As we see Usagi's sister, who's sick as hell, and his mom sitting at a bus stop on the airport. And you're sure the videos had two people? The mother, Allison, Aloha Aoi. Whoa. Allison Aloha. Oh no, I am going to mispronounce this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not cultured enough to pronounce this correctly right now. Alohai, and the little sister Tori with her. At least I can remember Tori. Tori's easy. That's just me with a T. First things first, we follow their footsteps and locate them. Okay, Meryl May. They on the FaceTime. 42 hours ago. That's Monday at 6 p.m. The two left the apartment and headed to the train station. They got on the monorail. then transferred to a bus at Ala Moana. After spending some time in the shopping center, they got on the 23 bus to Kahala Mall. Around 11:20 p.m., the two got off at a bus stop and walked to the house of a man named Max, who runs a nursing home business, where they stayed until the next day. Rocky giving mad details of timing. We just sitting in the Jeep. Let's assume the guy who stole $300,000 from her online and the series of actions we've traced from those two are related. There will be a good chance that the mother is moving under some sort of direction from him. Because we know how this whole online scam lured her into signing a contract, and we can currently consider Tory to be legally something of monetary value because they are pulling the Epstein files right here. Though I can't tell what their intentions are here. If someone sells Tory's organs, they can make money. It's an agreement based around that value. It'll be all right, Usagi. The Usagi is cringing, crying, thinking about losing his sister and his mom. Don't worry. We'll catch up to the two of them in no time. Honest. Cheer up. So you said there was a Max. Who's he? That's Paco X. We don't know his identity yet. They've stayed 2 nights with this guy, haven't they? I don't know. I've never heard that name before. Usagi and Big Bad. God damn it. Oh, my family. Huh. Because we got Dragona and fucking, oh my days. Jodio. Jesus Christ. You think I know about my mom's sex life or everybody she hangs out with? I feel that, brother. I don't have time to think about if she's got a guy or whatever, damn it. What is my mom doing? Seriously, why would she not come home? She didn't bring a phone or any money. Tori can't walk long distances, but she's dragging her around all over the place. And she's staying at the place of some guy I've never heard of. Damn it. Damn it. Jodio, come on, look at him. Jodio just giving him a pat. They're there. I ain't never seen this nigga Jodio console like that, period. We've made it to this Max guy's house. As they pull up into the driveway. Are there 2 of them in there? Okay, we about to see. Unconfirmed. There are no street cameras, which that house appears on, but there's a high probability they're in there. Look at the windows. You can see the lights are on inside. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. Calm down. Jodio, go with him. We'll stay on standby and monitor the area. As Usagi jumps out the car and runs into the house. We see the street camera there. Jodio looking up at it. Mom, you in there? Open the door. This is a stranger's house, Usagi. Don't call a scene, okay? Bro just banging on the door. Huh? We see the water running, and we see a broken dish. Jodio looking through the window. Is somebody running into the back with a cane or a sword or an umbrella or something? But they there. Jodio caught him. Jody, the front door's open. There's got to be people inside. Gotcha. As the door opens up, Usagi opens it, and Jodio behind Usagi, just looking behind him like, Jodio's on guard as Usagi just walks in trustingly. We see a dude from Slam Dunk laid out on the floor, ass out. Ass out. Bro is a power bottom. Bro's getting power bottom right now. Or did he pew himself? Because there's a gun right there, too, with a jersey number 22. Oh, he's bleeding. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead. as we see a mangled face just on the couch. Oof. Huh? What the hell? Jody and Usagi looking just confused. What is this? What the goddamn hell am I looking at? Bro got his ass out, pants down, laid out, face mangled, bullets through the head, gun on the ground. Tori, where are you? Mad blood splattered on the ground. Mom, are you in here? Usagi, don't go that way. There's stuff strewn everywhere. Don't step on anything. He's panicking, and Dragona and Paco are outside on the Jeep. And Jeep still got bullet holes in it, too, which is hilarious. Shh. Tori, if you're there, say something. Tori. We see the bed, Jodio looking at it, the chair. Mom, where are you, Mom? What's all the racket about? As we see Paco and Dragona has also stepped into the crib. What the hell is this? No way. This is probably Max. From how it looks, he did this by his own hand. I haven't got the slightest idea why, but looking at his face, that revolver that's on the carpet was in his mouth. Where are Tori and Mom? They may have stayed over here, but they're not in here now. I checked the rooms. It's just him. It doesn't look like Max is our cyber fraudster either. There's no computer equipment in any of the rooms. Ah! He's crying. Usagi, so sad. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I could swear I saw something move out of the corner of my eye. Maybe someone moved further inside, as Jodio thinks to himself. There's nobody here, though, or any signs of somebody hiding. You're sure right, Jodio. This guy used that guy to shoot his own face. So it's not murder. It's for sure suicide? I'm not a coroner. I'm just saying it looks like that. Jeez, what's any of this mean? What do we do? They still got Meryl May on FaceTime. Meryl May just being on FaceTime, she basically live streaming the event. It's kind of hilarious. I want you out of that house now. Get going and return back here. Make sure I didn't mute myself. Shut up. We can't leave now, as Usagi swings back. Those two have got to be around here somewhere. If we don't look for them now, then when? Okay, fine. Usagi, you check the nearby traffic cameras, but don't leave a single trace of you guys on them. I can't say I have any idea what happened here, but this certainly doesn't seem like just some $300,000 cyber fraud. We'll get that $300,000 back eventually, though. Don't do anything rash. Focus on looking for those two. That's it. What the hell happened with this guy? 2 hours. 2 hours ago. There's a park behind the house. All right. Bro using his stand to copy the camera. There's a park behind the house. I can see the two of them on the camera videos. Oh, that was Hurricane. They ran out of there? They went out the back door and into the banyan forest back there. So they left the house 2 hours ago. What the heck's in this forest? Okay, if it was 2 hours ago, that doesn't add up time-wise for when they just got there. There's not too many cameras there. Do you see anything on the other side of the park? Past the park is a whole lot more park than the beach and the ocean. I'm not getting any sense that the two of them are running away. They're just walking totally normally like they are going shopping. They do seem to be going towards something, but they're moving no different than usual. They aren't looking back. It hasn't even crossed their minds that I'm searching for them. They just keep walking like I don't even exist. Probably because we really aren't on very good terms. What? That's part of the park, blah, blah. They're just walking Normally, like, they're going shopping, they see me, but they're moving different than usual. They are looking back. It hasn't even crossed their minds that I'm searching for them. All right, but you're not on good terms with your family, brother. My mom stuck me in a correctional facility. After my dad died in an accident, my mom has been just scraping by to take care of my sister. And well, you know how I am. When I was 14, I had a crush on a guy friend from another school. I mean, I like girls too, but in the end, everyone said no, and I ended up alone. Damn. I Usagi bye confirmed. Usagi bye confirmed. But in the end, everyone said no, and I ended up alone. That's mad sad. When I talked to my mom about it, she put me in one of those correctional institutions. Ever since that, damn, what? Bro came out to his mom and she said, nah, we putting you in a correctional facility for that? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. This boy got trauma. All these little niggas got trauma, honestly. Ever since then, my mom has acted cold towards me and been all about my little sister. Even though it was temporary, I couldn't let go of the fact that she stuck me in a facility. This is also absurd. She didn't give a shit about me, but I'm searching for her like a maniac. The two of them don't have phones, but there must be some reason they can't be contacted. Yeah, maybe. There are some police cars on the road over there. Ignore them. What's that building past the edges of the forest? It's the entrance gate of a zoo. A zoo? Let's follow them. So, it deteriorated, huh? Who is this? To tiny pieces? Wait a minute. Was that Heaven's Door? Oh shit. Oh, because Jodio's on the phone with. All right, Jodio's on the phone with bro. Jodio is on the phone with Mansdem. Your boy Rohan Kishibe. I see. So the origin of that thing is when I was climbing Hulalai. I was looking for materials to use in my artwork. Natural ingredients are used as the raw materials for making art supplies. Black ink is carbon, atomic number 6. And there are artists out there that grind up dry leaves to make drawing pigments. Rhea said, what's going on? Chilling, man. Still kind of sick, still trying to push through, but appreciate you coming through. Lava fields. Hulalai lava fields have a beautiful black color to them, you see. So I climbed it. All right. Why these cats got masks on them like that? There I found those cats. They evolve uniquely on the land of this island of Hawaii. And later, those cats let themselves into my villa. Oh, yeah, that's them cats from the beginning. I forgot all about them cats. It's been forever. It's been forever since I've read those first couple chapters with Rohan. It's been at least like a year. No, it's been longer than a year. About a year and a half. Those cats were rolling them around, playing with them. The lava rock fragments. So the cats know how to find a lava rock? They were the ones who found the lava rock. And then, by pure coincidence, I noticed that dollar bills I dropped were drawn to and gathered around those lava rocks. I tossed the bills in the air so they would scatter all over the place. But they only gathered around that lava rock. They look completely identical to all the other lava rocks in the area. So I tested the bill trick multiple times. Ultimately, I found 2 of them. only two, I should say. Oh, Aka Howler is about to get busy. Aka Howler's about to show up. I swear. So, I picked them up and brought them home with me. And where was this precisely? You need another one of them, don't you, Jodio Joe Star? Oh, shit. Yes, I do. Did it seem like there might be others in that area? Rohan just sitting there. Of course. I'm perfectly fine with telling you the location. I like you, you see. But before that, what do I get out of telling you? I took time out of my work to take your call. Is there anything you can do for me? Uh, oh, I know. I'll be your biggest fan forever. This nigga Jodio is crazy. Oh yeah, I'll just glaze you forever. I'll glaze you forever. That's exactly what Iraqi wants to hear from people. Don't give me that shit, you little thief. I'm being serious. If that lava rock has degraded, it means you kids already got your hands on something of monetary value. That's what would make it degrade. How much was it? Tell me how much money that thing got you. I'm a mangaka, so tell me an entertaining story. Nigga said, I need material. Listen, this is how I see things. When it comes to money, the larger the amounts you get your hands on, the heavier it feels. What sort of weight does it have? That's what I'm asking you. Something happened to you kids, I'm sure of it. And it must be the fault of that money you got your hands on. That's why you called me, isn't it? I'll help you. So first tell me about the amount. How much did you make? Rohan wants those details. Now we back at the crib. We see everybody else listening to him on the phone. Usagi passed out. The ones who sank that mega yacht near Aloha Tower Pier was us. Mega yacht? Oh. You mean the shit that belongs to that rich guy? Howler or whatever? There was a news report about that being a military operation. But then, wasn't Howler's fortune supposed to be $50 billion? Don't tell me that's the amount. We're in a situation involving 300,000. It might seem unrelated to everything at first glance, but you could also look at it as us having an enemy coming after us. You could call that the money's weight. This might just be me imagining things, but I want to track down this person who's hiding. If we do anything, then we do it thoroughly. Please, tell me the location. If we have a lava rock, we can chase this guy down. Rohan thinking about it. What are the two of them doing walking around a park? Usagi back at it. That's the cane Tori was using, isn't it? This is Tori's. Calm down. That's just a branch that fell off a tree. Let's split up and look for the two of them in the zoo. I'll look with Usagi. Dragona, you go with Jodio. Hey, have you seen these two? They should have came through the gate. Oh, that mother and daughter, eh? Yeah, they went to the alligator garden around 5 minutes ago, I think. Huh? Which way? 5 minutes ago? To the right, the alligator garden. Okay, so that Rohan Kishibe conversation was before we pulled up to this house. That was when Usagi was knocked out before. Okay. To the right, the alligator garden. They sure look sad, though. The mother was sobbing, really crying her eyes out. She was crying while she sucked me off last night. Next to her sleeping daughter, too. Whoa! Who is this nigga behind us? Who is this nigga? Why he talking so spicy and greasy? She said she had such a difficult birth, but her eldest son wasn't a man. Oh, okay. That's like this basketball nigga, but why is his body behind Usagi like that? Max, hey, you look back, didn't ya? What the fuck? Holy shit. What is happening? Uh, Usagi's got stabbed? Uh, 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 uh. Hey, why don't you look back one more time? Go on. Look at my face. Oh, shit. Can they not see him? They don't see nothing? Usagi, what's wrong? Oh, shit. Usagi's on to fall off the ledge. Bro's getting pulled into the water by somebody. And there's crocodiles in there. He's forced into a back row into the alligator garden. And that's the end of the chapter. What is happening? Whoever this Max person is, they dead body just showed up out of nowhere and took Broski. Straight up took Broski. Okay. All right. Honestly, wasn't nothing too crazy of a chapter. It was crazy to walk into a house, right? We kind of they were trying to like find out all the timing of the last time in which they seen Usagi's mom and his sister, little sister Tori. And they tracked it down to this person named Max's house, right? So they pull up there, right? And Jodio and we see Jodio and Usagi being the ones to go investigate the house. And what they see is bro from Slam Dunk, ass cheeks out, pants down, pew pew in the mouth, face blown out, right? Completely. And we don't know what's going on at first. And I like how Jodio was able to quickly peep, like, all right, I could have sworn I just see somebody run out of there. But even when they checked the security cameras, the timing in which Jodio saw them running and them going to the zoo, the park, going out the back, it doesn't really align, right? They said 2 hours ago, but then Jodio and them hasn't been in that house for 2 hours. So once we got Dragona and Paco in there to also investigate while they got Meryl May on the phone, you see them all like Usagi really getting tight and starting to panic because he's really worrying about where his sister and his mom is. And then we also get this moment where Usagi really does talk about like, okay, they have no idea that I'm possibly looking for them because we got a bad relationship, right? Because his mom sent him to a correctional facility for coming out as bi. That's fucked up. That's crazy. I didn't expect that's. I don't understand how anybody could be a JoJo's fan and not be quote unquote woke. Like, how can you be a JoJo's fan and like really just it's crazy to me, right? Dragona exists as a character. We find out Usagi's sexuality completely, right? And so many other things about JoJo's prior to this. Like, how do you consume this series, be a fan, and walk away from it being homophobic in any type of way? It makes no sense to me. So learning that detail about Usagi, that was crazy. That was messed up, right? So then we also cut to like a flashback, essentially, which I didn't realize was a flashback of Jodio, which also I'll give Jodio his props. Jodio like comforted Usagi in the back of the car when they was on their way there, and Usagi was like crashing out. They was like hit him with the there. That was funny. That was funny to see Jodio show some type of emotion. What I'm hoping as we get into this second part of the story, right, is that Jodio does more, right? I don't feel like I saw Jodio do enough in these first 33 chapters, 34 chapters essentially, 33 chapters as a character. I didn't see him use his stand that much. Like, I feel like I want to see more from November Rain. But granted, Araki is having this whole group do something, right? I feel like I've seen Dragona do more than Jodio. I just want to see, and I'm not saying I'm maxing Jodio to be more expressive either, because like At this point, this is like a a redux version almost of Golden Wind, right? These guys are criminals, right? For the most part, they're gangsters. It's a bunch of kids with trauma doing shit that they shouldn't be doing. Getting lava rock money. But we cut to a flashback where we see Jodio having a conversation on the phone with your boy, Heaven's Door himself, Rohan Kishibe, right? Getting a confirmation and learning about how Kishibe came across the lava rock and saying that he came across two lava rocks, right? He saw these cats. He was just going there to maybe find some stuff, to make some ink, some charcoal or whatever ink, so that he can use it to draw. And he came across these lava rocks, and he found two because he just kept testing over and over again because the cats was by it. Because the money, he was like, oh, why are the money I dropped keeps on coming towards it? And he said he just kept doing trial and error until he realized, okay, the same thing keeps happening to the same two pieces. And he's questioning Jodio like, all right, why are you calling me? And thank God Jodio isn't Josuke, right? Because if bro's name was Josuke, Rohan would be big mad. So him basically saying like, you know, you want information from me, you want to know about this, if I got another lava rock or whatever, why you need another lava rock? Did you already use up yours? Did you already get something of crazy value? So if you want me to help you, I'm a mangaka. This is Araki's sick mind. He said, I'm a mangaka. You got to tell me a story. I need to hear something, right? Basically, he just says like, all right, well, you know how that whole shit went down with the whole mega yacht and the whole Navy and all that? Yeah, that was us. And bro was like, oh, I thought that was the military. You niggas did all of that? How much money is that? $50 billion. He's like, yeah, I know, bro. And I know we doing a lot for $300,000, but I got a feeling that this is something fishier, right? So if you help me, you know, I can only I would love that. And he's like, all right, well, what do I get if I help you? He said, well, I'll be your biggest fan forever. Nigga said, get off my phone, bro. Get off my line with those shenanigans, right? He was not having that. So that was a really, really funny interaction. In which he was just like, you got me effed up if you think you saying that you was going to be my biggest fan was going to really get me to help you. So we start to get to the final moments of the chapter, and we cut back to the zoo where we are now still looking for Usagi's mother and sister. And we find a security guard that's like, yo, you seen these people or whatever? He's like, oh, we just seen them over there like 5 minutes ago, but they looked really depressed and sad, and they were bawling, and they was crying their eyes out because, you know, maybe like they just pew-pewed somebody. Come to find out, as we see Usagi start to like look towards where his mother and his sister might be, we see the shadow of the dude, right? That was just pew-pewed on the couch, pull up behind Usagi, and his face is still blown out, right? And then it seems like he cuts Usagi somehow, right? But nobody else can see the damage like happening to Usagi, right? Or they see the damage. They just don't see that there's somebody attacking Usagi. So it's either that Max person was a stand user, or there's another remote stand being used where bro is being haunted by a dead body. And the fact that this dead body came from behind him being like, you looking for your mom? Well, she was too busy sucking my dick. Crazy work. Crazy work. Wild disrespectful, right? So now basically all the gang see is Usagi tumbling over, whoa, falling into the alligator garden, which things are not looking good for him, where Araki chooses to end the chapter. Mercury, what's going on? How are some fans not woke? It's possibly internalized homophobia or another phobia. Some people can't compartmentalize and pretend they have nothing to do with the progressive aspects of the show. It's always insane to me how people are so can disassociate themes of a story that they claim to love, right? Being a One Piece fan, right? And choosing to view the world personally in a specific lens. And I'm not saying that every show or piece of media that you consume is a reflection of your beliefs, but I think that if you find yourself to be a big fan of a specific piece of media that does reflect a specific set of beliefs, to kind of believe counterintuitively from that way of what the show believes in, or what the story, the manga, whatever it may be, feels extremely disingenuous, or you just don't want to admit it and you just want to live in this world where you just don't acknowledge any of the problems of the world and you just want to disassociate. And it's guys, it's not cool to be dumb. That's just how I feel at the end of the day. Like, choosing stupidity and choosing to not know things is just beyond me. Like, it's okay to be smart. And it's also okay to know what you don't know, because you don't know what you don't know until you don't know it. And a lot of people are afraid to say that they don't know things and try to learn new things going forward, or they just choose the option of, I don't know nothing about that, and I don't care to know nothing about that. I just live in this world and I got my own issues, which we all got our own issues. But listen, that was a random tangent going on in there. Overall, this chapter, uh it wasn't too crazy, right? It's definitely set up for what's to come. Always good to see Rohan, right? I know there's some people that hate Rohan, but Rohan is just, that's Araki self-insert. We know what it is when it comes with that. Probably gonna give the chapter probably like a 6 out of 10. Wasn't nothing crazy. I'm sure Araki's going to be building up into something else. We're just now getting started into the second part of JoJoLands. So this is essentially the second chapter of part 2 or whatever. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the chapter. My quick little summary. Nothing too crazy. But let me know your thoughts on the chapter in the comment section below if you watch this after the fact. Also, shout out to everybody who came through in the stream: Mercury, Riasat, Ross, Shade. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Also, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Stillborn Run anime, the first episode that came out. Hopefully we get a Stillborn Run episode that comes out. Again, also like to apologize again. Listen, I know my voice may sound a little nasally, or maybe my energy is not super high during the stream. Once again, I've been kind of like off for the past couple of days, but I appreciate you guys coming through. Listen, Young Apply, once again, I apologize that, these don't come out as soon as you want, but you got, once again, I ask you again, give grace, brother. You don't need 5 comments pressing me about getting into it. It's gonna happen. But I still got a job. We don't create content full-time here at the Moon Piece Podcast. We do it for the love of the game. And also, special announcements. If any of you guys are going to be in Atlanta at MomoCon in May, me and Kimmy will be flying out there. We will be there. We just got to book all our stuff. We got approved for media passes to be out there. So we're going to be out there, make some content, link up with a couple creators, Life with Anime, SS Blaze, Seth from Topped, and a bunch of other cool people. Hopefully we can meet for the first time and link up. So if you guys see us out there, don't be afraid to say what up. I mean, listen, Ross can let you know. You could just walk up to me and say what up. I'm pretty regular. I will probably be like, oh, because I'm not used to like people walking up to me. Not because like I'm scared or things like that. It is just a surreal moment when what we consider ourselves a super small channel podcast of nobodies. We're nobodies. We don't even have 10,000 subs. You know what I mean? So to know that we have anybody who enjoys our content to any degree and how we package it and how we do things over here is always surreal. So if you guys do see us out there, say what up. And just be chill, be regular. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you guys for coming through. Subscribe, like. If you want to see some more content, you got nothing else, guys, to do. Kimmy will be continuing her Annie's Lobby stream, watching through One Piece tonight, right after I finish doing this. I think she should be going live maybe in about 25 minutes to a half hour. So I'll be in the chat with that, making sure everything goes well while cooking dinner, and gotta go walk my dog and do all that other stuff, right? So thank you guys for coming through. On that note, y'all, enjoy your life.